Good morning, good morning. You know, it's your boy Uncle Sazan in the building. Papa Jesus, Papa Jesus. So, guys, trust me, sometime I want me to turn up on. No, when me turn up on a while ago, you know. Look here, yesterday, you see, my trademark. I mean, trademark this, you know. Nearly fell through the house stop like Nicodemus. And Nicodemus? I want them to try go through the house stop, me remember. But yeah, man. As you that see me type, a good morning to everybody. I say, come on, please to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done so. Please, I'm asking you diligently, creatively, and passionately. And every kind of Lee you can think of. Bigfoot Susan Mitchell, hello. Gemini, ever faithful. Please, and share the life if you can. You know, sometimes in a life, out of your nothing comes something. Amen. When I say you're nothing, sometimes you do things not expecting. So you do it for nothing, but then it turn around to be something. Sharon Turkey in the bin. Big up Sharon Turkey here today. Bless up, bless up. And guys, so yesterday, as I said, oh please, if you come on, beg you a like, beg you a share, please to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Please, I'm asking, I'm trying to build this channel up, 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 up. Build it up, please. So you know, the men have this job to do here. See there, I'm make falling a line, you know, I go buy material for man them for work. This is not charity work. This is real work, paid for work. When I say paid for work, I mean I feel I tell nobody say, oh, the work man then need money. Then don't charge how much I got charged for the work. But I was here, you know, I was home and didn't want to stay home. Um, and please keep my sister-in-law in prayer. Keep my sister-in-law. You know, I always remember talk about her. Back in the day when we used to give people food, who used to follow the team from a long time, would have seen her in action many times. We would flow, we have pack up things. Lauren Snyder, big up, and do all these things. And you know, she's in the hospital right now. So please keep her in prayer. Tanis, call her by name. Call her by name. Tanis, just keep her in prayer. Pray for her. You know, the whole family is praying and friends are praying. So please, I'm begging, keep her in prayer at this time. You know, the healing power of God. We want, she's at the Sentence Bay Hospital. So I want to just pray for the healing power of God just enter that atmosphere right now and just disturb the atmosphere. And healing will be her portion. Amen. Yeah, guys. So being home yesterday, never want to stay home. Felicia, hi, big up, good morning. And the man, them a come. I say, me I come, man. Me I come. I say, me come in. Because people me just fix the AC in the van. The fan they brought down, me fix it. Get two tire. Need two more, but me get the two tire. So me say, me not stay. Now me hear the shocks one at the back of rock. Shaka, shaka, shaka. Me say, Lord have mercy. When I know one thing and many other. Anyway, me come with them. And people out of me coming with them yesterday. Just go up on the live yesterday. Just kidding around and saying I didn't want to stay here and I talk about it and somebody on road. You know, me get a call. I want to big up the person who tell them friend about with that we are doing roof and the lady called and the first me hear the house name there. Bungalow. Me no know any bungalow. So you know, me the think I cost the woman I cost me the whole bungalow, who know no bungalow. Me, you know, at that me I remember in my head now, like when people accost people and say one bag of bungalow, them man, they watch them out there so. Them and them bag of bungalow friend them. So when she said she have a bungalow house, me nearly laughing with people because they said this a lady me say no, say that they take this joke thing too serious now. You know. So she said, Zazen, she have a bungalow house and it need roofing and as her friend tell her I'm doing roofing and I'm like, wow. I'm say, Miss, I should talk. And she said, yes, man. So we talk. And she sounds serious. So I said, all right, no problem, we talk. But it's out of that, you know, people, out of nothing. Me do it, yes. Me just there, mess around and thing and everything. You know, me things there already. So guys, the men them are here working diligently, creatively. And I just want to throw it out again. If you need repairs to your home, If you are doing building, if you are building a house, the construction needs, hire these men. Please hire these men. Call me and let's get going. Stinger, people say Stinger here in the place, you know. The hungry man miss right now a young belly. So Daki Rankin in the building there. Yeah, right. And people, we give the best recommendations possible. When we came here, young belly, this one a young, it's a all belly. All belly. Yeah, man. We give the best recommendation possible when we do things. When we came here, the fascia, the capping for the fascia board was small. Let me show you. And we had to advise the lady. And this is what we bring to the table. One of us come and do work and collect your money and gone. No, we give the best advice that is possible, because that's what we believe in. We believe in that advising us. So when you're done, we can look on the work and feel good about it ourselves. Now, look at this capping. This is a capping, so it's big. It's called a capping. All right, you never sure. No? Let's see if you can see the tip of the board. Look at the capping. It's very small. You see it? Look on the tip of the board right there. So the very tip. Let's see me I show you the little piece of iron. Now it's supposed to longer. It's a thin. It's a small. It's barely visible to the naked eye. You need a magnifying glass to seize it. So we have to advise her. I will get this. Hi, Zazan, and the Spread the Love movement. Amen, Janet Thomas. Yeah, man. So right about now, Spread the Love, the charity arm. But this is a different movement right about now. This is out there, real job, real company work, and not charity. So this is what we're doing. And I'm saying to you, I'm throwing it out there. That's why I may ask if you share this live, you're interested. You see these men hardworking. You see how we attack things and how we do things. You have your friends them and they do them, how encourage them. Me want big up the lady who call her friend and say, me, you are stressed out yourself. Who went to your rooftop? Look no more, search no more. Me find this maddy. And when me look people, I get the phone call and then me hear about the bungalow house. People me nearly pop up. Me say bungalow. I want to so. Lord have mercy. Oh, I think I come from. Let me go for. Sometimes not the funny brain. So yeah. So when me hear about the I want big up the people and we have them bungalow house. Not for them at top, but you have your bungalow house. Big up your bungalow house. Some people me have to tell Paddy them. And they laugh. Me say, Paddy, I want them bungalow house. Paddy say, no boy house that in the boy. Me say, how you mean in a boy house? Paddy say, you see, bungalow house. If a roof you talk about, you have to have an expert team of people. You can't have no dibby dibby. That no call for no little dibby dibby quab. Carpenter or roofing person. You need somebody with years of experience. So me say, I could have, so when the man tell me say if you Google it, people when me see the bungalow house, me say, Papa Jesus. Then I saw bungalow house, did look. It has a lot of angles on the roofing, you know, attic and if it depends on the story. Flat bungalow, 2-story bungalow, As a matter of fact, some people then come in like bungalow. Them full of too much angle. You understand? Now me know why some people used to talk about them and them bungalow, friend them. Some of them full of too much angle. That's why they were referred to as bungalow. You understand? So we get it right now. We understand. But Sharon Turkey said, oh God bless no man curse. Amen. Glory be to God, my sister. Sharon Jugalu, Papa Jesus, Jugaloo in the Jugaloo. Jugaloo. Yeah, man. So that's why I say share the life. Encourage your family, encourage your friends. One person said to me the other day, Zazan, You need to go look at work and stop the charity. Me say, Papa Jesus, so she partially right. We need work so we can continue our charitable deeds. Um, it's not only just to build a house for people who need a house. I mean, right now, I I gotta send some funds to Jordan's aunt because Jordan is not feeling well for her to take him to the hospital. And I forgot to visit Jordan's aunt daughter because she too is sick. Last night, Lisa told me so she had to go. Let me go again. Oh, so we come so far. Boy, yo, away my go. No, sir, you can't tap. If in tap, in tap, you can't tap. People, one man fly past me now a vehicle 999 miles per hour. When him dip in the ditch a while ago, the four wheel, let me see the pan. Whee! I saw the wheel and cock off. Like they do some sir. Ah, Lord God. No, sir. Mm-mm. When me see him bend the car, me say can't tap him. Me no know. Me I look myself na camera in the ear. I have his stunt driving in the pan. He can't real. He can't real. No, sir. Oh, the wrong vessel. Okay. Sometimes some things you ain't even know. Mhm. So, guys, trust me. I wait. I want to send. I want to see if I can help her because she reached out to me. She has. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on live yet. When we talk with her, and if she feel free to speak about her ailment, but she needs some help right now. She have a situation, an urgent situation. Her mother had to leave country. Her mother told me say 8 o'clock she reached last night. She was in extreme agony and pain. Extreme agony. So when I spoke with her mother this morning and she said to me, so Uncle Zazan, she on a bus I go home. Jordan have high fever too. So I said, good God, we can't delay me. I have to send some funds to her to take him to the doctor. Yesterday I got a call from somebody who said to me, Uncle Zazan, do you have any food? And let me tell you what touched me about this lady. And you can know when people need food. The lady I tell me, Uncle Zazan, me do my little juggling. She said she sell a little things them and thing. But it has been so slow on her that she can't even buy food. Now, I want to understand something. You cannot do something, And a man say, find something for do, man. And you do it. Me see that happened to me already. Me see me I sell DVD downtown Kingston. And guys, when me did it, I me go around and me I try to sell CD. Nobody now buy no CD from me. No matter how me I try to stop and I tell them and I talk to them. And people, you see, because me now make a sale, my energy level was low. I started feeling hungry. It's like me want to give up. It's like me want to sit down. It's like me want to go home. But on one hand, me say me can't give up now because me give up and me go home and I have no money to go worse. Oh, my wife and my partner don't have anything. And I am there. I mean, I try to go through it. I mean, I appreciate it. I say, God, please make somebody buy a CD, the man. And people hungry. I mean, never forget this. One person bought a DVD from me. One person. I'm in the park. I'm so hungry. I'm start think about it and I say, boy, I'm hungry, I don't have the energy for walk. I sit down at the park nearly 45 minutes. I buy a bag juice. I buy another one and drink it. I sit down there talk to God. I say, God, somebody buy some DVD for me, man. Me not no money. Get up back and walk around in the market park. I walk. And people trust me give up and say, I know my idea. One man stop me and trouble me. And by the man stop me and trouble me, I attack. I man say, but you know, so like, no, because people me out of it. I was out of it. The man said, but you know, sound like no comedian. That means say for your show can't funny. And when he says some people, that spark off sitting. And then he start. And then the man start to laugh. And then he friend, and then at this somebody in another little circle there. And I start sell DVD. I mean I sell some DVD. I mean look me got about 20 DVD in a little circle. And it build up my vibes now, you know, people. It build up my vibes because through me start selling little DVD now, it encourage me now. So the little energy now, then the little me chipping now, I know me able now to say two little more things and you know me start going. So me look me sell about for the day, me sell about 40 something DVD for the day. But why am I saying that? Sometimes you can't have your goods to sell and you know sell nothing and you're hungry. And a man may feel like what this or lazy or whatever. And they don't understand if you forgot in if them forgot in your shoes, them would have see where you are beer. So when the lady linked me yesterday, she said, Uncle Zazan, please, if you have no food, put much there. But I couldn't go link her yesterday because of my sister-in-law situation. Unexpected. So I was supposed to go see her in the evening, but I couldn't go. She said, please. She's asking me. She makes sure I break it down everything to me. She sell a little item. She said, what there's somebody that send little food come there in one barrel. But you don't know, it heat down. She said she don't have nothing. She said, if I have $2,000 worth of food, I know $2,000 money. Me can't even do that. I should appreciate it. Another lady in St. Mary. Me no want to call people sickness for my life. Although me not call her name. She has cancer. She have kids. And she call me. She cannot provide for her young children. And she has said to me, please, food. More I'm gonna link her with the food people. More I'm gonna link her. And these are some of the things that I'm talking about. It's not just the house. We do this. I may not put when me I give people food pan live. Me get a little something for Natasha them yesterday. More and me go lady tea. Me have some little something for Natasha go sell. Me go pick them up yesterday. So me go deliver them today too. So she can sell our little item them, you know? Mm. So we want to support her. So people, there's so much other things that we want to do in charity. See, we want another thing, housing thing, train line. Last night I was speaking with Najee, and they don't want the kids them to drop back because why? Remember, I know she have her kids there, or she have family there. So the little something go on with the kids them the other day. Thank you. It was encouraging for her. So them have the little club and they want to get the youth them active and show them some ways. And I tell them, so I said, I will be there to help push it, but they have to do it themselves, you know? I tell them that, I say, you have to do it on yourself. I'm not going to be there to, you know, um, push you. Do it everything for you. You have to do it on yourself. Tell me when I don't come and advocate if we need some strength. So they want to do the club. They want to fix the park. Running Spear, he wants to do that park for them. We were thinking, guys, that morning, that we would do, that what we would do wire fencing. Honestly, one can, you know, so I'm going to wait near them in that. So we're going to do the wire fencing, fence it around. We're going to do board, but when I think about it, and it was suggested last night also, the board going to be temporary because over time it's going to rotten down. And then it's easy if you have to break down, lean up on it, dog, everything. So when you look, when you put up, it's hard labor, hard. So if you do a short fencing, and we have a team of people can do it. All it needs is material. And nobody then not charge to do that. As long as the material is there, my team of people will come in and put it up with along with the members of train line. So all them little things we I think more could do for them. You understand? So it's a lot of work to be done. You understand me? I did it. And I'm saying this is an exemplary community. If this can be done in this community, if Jamaicans across the world can help a community to come from nothing to something. Oh God, That means that there's hope for other impoverished community like Train Line. 1 second, guys. Excuse me. And that's all we ever ask for. As I said before, everybody deserves a chance. And if we can get Train Line lifted up, get partners with them. The youth them want. I have to big up Najee because she's trying to keep. She's trying to keep. 1 second, I get my phone call. It hung up. She's trying to keep alive. She's trying to keep alive something in the community. That every kid in that community, every child coming up could come up and benefit from it. Imagine a youth club there, as that's what they're organizing, a youth club, a drum corps. Not just that she do nursing. You know, fine child do a little nursing. Imagine them and give the kids a little, look, you know, a little shop. When I'm sure the girls them out to do little, you know, health care. Imagine that. Imagine what that would look like for them. So if when them grow bigger, if that them want to go into, them can venture into it. You understand? 1 second, guys. The phone drop out of their hand. If another them know, if they know want to venture into that, then I have to go in there. Drum corps, other things. As I explained to them, I know we can get professionals to come in and talk with the youth them down there, the young kids them coming up, to give them a different outlook, a different perspective on life, give them a different reality. There's a young lady in the community that got 7 CXC subjects. I told she not come back to me, tell her, if you ask her mother if I can highlight her and whatever help, me tell her, so whatever help you look, let me know. I could say if you have to go university or college or whatever you're doing, if you need a strength, talk to me because you're a product of that community. You understand me, I did it? So that's what we want to help. We want to help the church build down there. You understand me, I did it? So there's so many things that used to be done. So we want to be there in the long haul. My Spread the Love team is energized and ready to go. Them think that it's in they want to go. No, ma'am. You have to sign my name? Okay, ma'am. 1 second. I'm gonna hold on a bit. Yeah, pay me bill. Hmm? Imagine, imagine the prospect of those kids coming up, seeing that, listen, if I do this, I will do that. If I work hard, I'll be rewarded. That is it. The reason why we have the mentality of get rich quick mentality, the reason why we have a mentality where you find you find some of the folks who who in our society right now, they see a difference. They don't want to call certain words, but you don't know what they are talking about. And they will call people and they will tell you this and that and take your money. It's because when they look at the immediate, when they look at the immediate, wrong one. No, I don't have one. I'm here to carry it out myself. You know, I can put it for a little care and carry it out. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about the little cutout delay.
Alright, go and polish the box here.
Mm-hmm. I know something I want school girl. Oh, my Jesus. I straight about a school like. Respect. I almost look like uniform.
They thought you were a school lad.
Yeah. Are the uniform looking something we have around you? And when me look for your ear, me realize, oh no man, you're no school lads. And that they hear they look old.
Who for you look all? So. You have to look here in about you.
You ever tell me parents about me too?
Yeah.
They don't have to know. Man, everything you have to talk to. God, I cry, this guy. So, you know, do it help you carry it. Come on, come help me. Stop it. I make you want some party next. Me the right there, so me can push it myself, you know. Me not take it. Hi, me never there go take it. Me I come here, auntie, because I was before you. Adam was before Eve. No, Adam was before Eve. Lord, me say Susan, me tell she, you know, you have to talk about you have to tell the girl, you tell the parents them for me. After me never serious about her ear. Boy, me I tell you. See that? You saw me strong? No, I just show you, show you. No, I'm gonna show you how me strong. Yeah, I strength me that, you know. Thank you very much. God bless. Here, guys. And Natasha bless. Just yesterday, between yesterday and today. Well, not between, just yesterday alone, I two somebody bless Natasha with funds. I had somebody call me this morning with a proposition for her. So, you know, I spoke with the some of the ladies them down there yesterday, and they are willing regarding the hairdressing salon or parlor, or what you want to call it, and they are willing to see how they could help her, you know, to see if they could come on board, give her a helping hand, help her out for 1 3 months and get things going for her. Because Natasha on her own couldn't necessarily manage her business right now. So she needs somebody who can the best interest for her, look on her, for her manage her money so that she knows she save towards her paying her rent. And we were saying if we could get her a space, we could look to pay, have 3 month rent for her. That means she have a cushion for like 1 3 months. That's what most business where a startup do. Most young business where just a start, they need, you know, and startup capital and everything. If they're gonna rent a space, they need a cushion of 3 months. If you know, and that is just the least. Some people are 6 months. So after 6 months, if you cannot see a profit, then your business not going good. If you can, well, 3 months, after 3 months, hopefully you're supposed to at least can maintain the business supposed to can start maintain itself. Even if you don't turn a profit. That means to say bills appear and that is key. So your doors can be kept open. How many ever? You come let me pass when you're going, no, me pass it. Sometimes I chatting card, no, me pass it. So that's it. That's what we're trying to do. So we really want to get her there. That's why we are trying to work on it diligently and creatively. And as for the club, the youth club, in train line. I'm passionate about that. I remember when I was a boy growing up, I was a part of a youth club. You know, let me start with the youth club people, broken heart. I was broken hearted people. Me a man, broken hearted. And that's why I stopped with the youth club. Me used to go to the youth club and pay me little dues. Them time I used to pay me little $4 and $5 dues. And throw all partner in the people. Yeah, me the inner partner in my little club. I'm gonna get me little money. When they get a little draw, you feel so good. I know it's a good thing, you know. It encourages to save, and if those who are in it understand it and they're doing the right thing, trust me, they may encourage the people them. It makes better kids because there's so much things that you can do. You can integrate with other clubs from other communities, other areas of of your region. You know, you get to do things, you get to expose, you get to travel and get a different exposure. You know, that's why we find say most of the youth them grew up in these areas because they don't get no exposure to nothing. Them don't know nothing. It's like nothing else out there. Them get dragged in a one same net. Them get caught up in the same net. But when when them get a different outlook, when somebody show them a different pathway, them can choose now. So if when you show them the different way, they still wrong or one way, it's up to them. But I can guarantee you, it's not all of them not gonna choose a different path and say, no, oh, I open, oh, so me could have be that, me can do this, me know this a person now. You know, that's what it does. And we need more of those things. They say them me telling them about foundation, you know. Those fundamental things, it worked. I remember when I was in that club and I come up. It's a broken heart when I left that club there. People, we used to meet every Tuesday, every every Tuesday and mostly Friday or something like that. I don't remember. But there was a girl there. I was madly in love. If you did it on the live, you know, they tell you about that saga, yeah, too. I mean, madly in love with the girl, you know. And I want to go to a club and she did the people big. For she be there club every day, man. If they keep club 7 days a week, me gone there. I'm in love with this girl and I'm a girlfriend now and then something. And then them days when you're youth. And I like them opinion now nowadays, them expose. If you kiss a girl, oh God. The whole night you sit and think about that. Oh Jesus. You can't sleep. No, sir. Let me kiss her. Oh, whole night, all night. I can't sleep. And you know, it was my girlfriend and you know everything. And again, she got exposed out there. And them time the sovereign center was the place. And they had all different type of, you know, uptown. Them time the uptown was real. So where I grew up, you know, we know our level. But when they go uptown, they say uptown picnic, they look refined, they look different from you. You can know say, wow. And this girl went uptown, her some friends, you know, she went uptown and she saw this boy. And the boy saw her and like her. And you know, so the girl left me for the boy. Girl left me for the boy. And I was broken hearted. And I could not take it. When we go club and see her, and she not talk to me people, me couldn't manage it. So I never go to the club. And then, you know, that club, it went on, it was in Newton Square, it went on for a little while. People went about Disney trip, but I came out of it. But so by the time if you send me, I go back in there. And then, you know, violence came and mashed up the club. But it was good because it was a good club. We did a lot of fun things. The youth had something to do, productive, in the weekdays, and we were organizing and grouping up, and you had something to do. When I was in college as well, I joined Circle K, and in college, Circle K, and oh Jesus, the next one, the big one for Circle K. I joined that, and when we joined that club, I remember again, me left the club, but me have a brethren named Burton. Burton, they are foreign now. And I never forget because the club had programs where you could go overseas and everything there. But me couldn't bother. At them time my brain think I move. I had to move with things. You know, if I figure out, them time, I figure out, say this, I move too slow, I gone to next something. So I had gone to something else that to me was working. But you know, my virgin stick to the club. And you know what happened, people? Then tell them I want to go foreign, like, whoa, you know. And you know what happened? They had an exchange program through the program, and he got his visa. And when he looked, the boss called her foreign. 1 second, people. 1 second. Hello? All right, text it to me. All righty, yeah. And people, you can't tell her this. You go to school to learn pure girl, pack up your mind. Julian, then come on, man. Them time, them have a little girlfriend, man. Me a young man, them time, then and girl, pretty and girl light. You know, yeah, man, but she broke me heart, man. She broke me heart. She left me for a boy, man. She could have dealt with me. Me not reach far in the club. But I'm just showing you the benefits of having a club. There are many benefits. Not only does there's those opportunities to travel, but to learn new things, to be exposed to things, you know, doing things together as a community, as children in the community. No, the kids them know what it is to have love. Because what we're doing now, we're growing up in a selfish space where everybody's looking after me. It's about me. And a club will then give the youth, them, the younger youth, and the old one, then, because when you're old, your mind done been and we already. It's hard to change it. And because I grew up, these are some of the things that affects me and impact me because I know these things. So that's the reason why these things are important to me. But what about the generation where I come up who never know about a youth club? Let me know what that is. Or you gonna tell them to do a youth club when they're old. They don't have that time for that. They've never been a part of that. They've never been a part of that. So now, we want to do that. We want to get the youth them in a space where they can now be exposed to this. That means that down the line, uniting not coming like nothing hard. Because it's already in you. Enough of these communities, war-torn communities, you check them. They have no social thing in place for youngsters in the community to socialize, to create. We lean on one thing, football, and majority of the time football causes problem. So it's one thing we use to try to unite people, football and the music. Because then we keep on dance and these things. But then there are more things that goes deeper. And when you get to that place in a community where the young youth can appreciate these things, I'm going to say youth, I mean boy alone. Youth meaning the youngsters, and boy and girl, can appreciate these things. They can understand the importance of these things. They know what it is to go to one little infirmary or paint it up. Visit old people and see them and see why if you have love and respect for older people, not just your grandmother or your grandfather, but other elders, the importance to take care of them. That's why you find young people can disrespect old people nowadays. Oh, you're my mother, you're not my mother, you're my father, man. And they will disrespect their elders because there's no value instilled in them. And when you have these social things set up in these communities, it can only serve to the betterment of our future. Believe you me. A lot of you are afraid to come back to Jamaica. A lot of you in Jamaica are looking to leave. And I'm saying, here is one solution. Let us get youth clubs going. Let us target the youths them. Show them a different path. Let them understand. Let them have a love to work. Especially the male them. Let the male fall back in line. Let them get back to them responsible ways. If you notice, when a male leaves school, he may quicker go look at work than a female, you know. The female will quicker go back to school, finish school. So when she leave high school,
She want go university. When she leave high school, she want go university. When she left university, she will go back. The man, once he start make money, all right. Because naturally we are providers, and our instinct to provide is high. Women are nurturers. So education, they will nurture them academic. They will nurture it and get it to the next level. So we gotta get our males understanding what it is that they are doing. That's another important and critical thing. When you have a youth club and them interested and you get them hooked on it, when you have speakers coming and influential males coming that can show and can say, listen me, yeah, te, then see sitting there, then no, we reach the youth them better. But you can't blame the youth them when all them are exposed to certain things. That's what they're growing up into. You become a man when you can't do certain things and your heart tough and you don't have love for certain things. Then them respect you and rate you and them fear you. And that's power for them. But there's a different power that is greater than fear. Love. Love. So we want to do that. We want to get that on track. I'm speaking with them. I said to them, would I look for some partners overseas for you guys? So when we have a meeting, we set up, we have a WhatsApp sitting we can set up, and we have thing organized. I will help as much as possible. I don't know everything, but at least if people watch me live, and I know like man like Curryfish, I know Curryfish will be a part of it, because Curryfish have a vested interest in Gregory Park and other persons. Be a part of the club. If the kids need one little something, strengthen them, let them can move. But financially right now, they are not strong. A lot of the parents there aren't strong. So if they can get that kind of a help, trust me, them can go far. As I said before, Train Line can be a model community. A model community. A community that can do exceeding good things. Alright? They reach back on the spot and the man them soon start worried me, you know. 62 people and watch me, man. Me get 38 likes. Come on, man. Give me 40 like, man. Give me 40. Oh, me didn't hear 40. Give me 50 like, man. Come on. You're on the live right about now. You're hearing my voice. I'm saying to you, please like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet done so. If you know you're subscribed, then you're good. Hit the notification bell if you have not yet done so. Give me a share if you have not yet done so. Share it to your Facebook page, your YouTube page, every page where you have share to. Share 42 likes, 63 people are watch. Give me some more likes, man. If you like Uncle Zazan, you like what's happening, you like what we're doing. And as I said before, Winnie Mead said the boy they need a father around. Yes, mom can try, but the boy need their father. And even if it's not their biological father, because your biological father may not can be there every day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some of us as men, we have been trained away. Because a lot of the men, we've been trained away. But for the betterment of our future, we have persons who are trained in a different way. And we can get to those persons, who can get to these boys, who can say, listen me, I don't have to tell you, I'll show you. And they can look and they can see for themselves. I don't want the youth them all down there go school, I want university, and then do look a summer job here and there, look a odd job to get them money, man. Love the blessing, my brother, just coming on. Silo. Big up, Stylo. Yeah, man. And that we are talking about. That's what we want. We don't want the youth them are left and the girl them are left and them are itch up. So everybody are trying to do here, everybody are trying to look one work in our wholesale in our Chinese shop. Come on, my people. We can do better than that. But only if now when you call me a big man, that means you say you look for something from me. Let us see how we can make something together. That's a concept. You see, you got some folks who love that. You have some folks who love when them go in a community like Train Line. People look up to them as the big man. The big man that come. When they come, they say, oh, one big man there. And enough time I go in and call the big man. I say, see big man upstairs, God Almighty. Ask them, anyone of them down there, ask them. He said, me not the big man. God is the big man. Me and you are brother and sisters. Me not going in the community. If you go look no clout how me walking, oh the big man come and everything. Then uncle said to knock me say, hey, if I'm me, why you don't want to curse bad word? I'm glad that you respect me. But if you are gonna curse bad word, I'm making sisters and oh no. I want you not to curse bad word because you understand a couple things. Uncle says I come all like off the slap music. But what happened to the kids then? So if you see me I come and you lock off the music, would you lock off the music for the little girl or the little boy who's coming? If you wouldn't do it for them, then nobody do it for me. I'm good. I'm good. Cause you bad word, man. When you need, come on. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. The only thing that me may have where you know have and I believe I have it is salvation. So you know more than me no more than you, me no more. Don't because me go to church and say me a Christian, me more righteous than you. No. A thief was on the cross and Christ was on the cross. I want to hear that. A thief was on the cross. But Jesus Christ was on the cross. So God understand. Jesus Christ understand. So if a thief can go up on the cross and Christ up on the cross, me and you is no different. Understand? And these are some of the things that we miss. We look at them things that you know more than me. Your money don't make you more than me. No care how much money you have, you know more than me. No care how much title you have, you know more than me. No care your fame and popularity and your this and your that. You're not more than me. We're the same human being. Flesh and blood. So you look like the man then done and me go ask find out what I want. You come be like the man then done for granny. And people there man work fast, you know. Oh, they're not done. You call that then take lunch break.
Alright, no problem.
Morning, sirs.
The man already and I couldn't tell him that today, alright. Too big. But if I go for you and
Oh,
let's see what I'm
yeah, that we need, man. That we need, bro. I have 4 sons here in the US and it's hard, single parent. These kids stress you out. Andrea Jacobs, you can imagine. And that's some of the reasons why we're talking about the youth club. Because when you check these garrison areas, these ghetto areas, these impoverished areas, and the lady, they give me one big word. You know, what word name again, Paddy? I don't remember.
Me. I'm about to do because
I don't remember my word. And when I ask the lady what it means, she said poor. But anyway, if you don't have something to intervene in, you more than likely, no matter how the mother try, a lot of these youth end up in a life of crime. And that is not what most mothers want. They don't want them something for them boy pitney. Me don't know no mother will be a pitney and say me want you come be a gunman. I want you to be a murderer and a thief. I don't know no mother that give birth to a child who said that me want my pitney come be. Every mother that gives birth to when that cries, yeah, out of data. I need credit. Papa Jesus. Every mother that I know wants their child to come up and be the best that they can be. So them can feel proud of my boy that you know. Hey. See the people? So you see the backing board is on and that's how it's done. You see that shine piece of metal? That's a capping, fascia capping. And what it does, it takes off the water, more water off the board, so it don't rotten easily. And the face of this board that runs that hose up the most of the zinc, that long piece of board that goes all the way in. So if that start to rotten, what you're gonna have happening is weakening up the structure upstairs. But if it don't rotten, if you protect it, it lasts you for longer. It lasts you for years. All this needed to do is just to paint. Paint, strip off, paint properly, give back a fresh coat of paint for keep it protected for longer. Yeah, man. So this is what we do. And you see it, we pack up, we don't left people place untidy. Everything packed to a corner. We don't have a haulage truck for move it, so the owner of the home will move it. We do things nice and clean and neat. That's how we do things for real. All right. So yeah, man. Yeah, guys. So please book us for your house projects. Utilize us. Look from when me send you a store. You send me out through. We all go down in ground. Then it me tell you when you meet. No, no, no man, no more than no man. Zazan, I have to go back to work now. See you later. All right, Janet Thomas. Yeah, man. So at them things that me I talk about, no man. If I'm mother day here so, and say, when me give birth to my son, me did want my son to turn gunman, then trust me can tell you say insanity was in your mind. You was not saying that on your own sane self. Any woman here, and pardon the expression, who have a daughter and said she wanted her daughter to become a prostitute, pardon the expression, um, me can tell you, insanity in your mind. You was not speaking the right thing. You understand? Every mother I know wants their children to be successful, to be better than what they were. But sometimes we got to understand people. We create our own society. We create our own society. When I was a boy, as a kid, and I walk on the road and I saw big men, I didn't fear that they would harm me. I would only have to watch my mannerism. So when I see a big man, I either tell him morning, even if me don't know him, as long as he live in my area. If me don't know him, I'm going to tell him morning. If me and my little friend them, I do nothing rude, I will say big person I come, we try to hide. Because we don't want that the big smarty there. But tell my father, and you know that the story they go. Nowadays, you have a kid, and you have to be fearful. Because they might abduct pitney. They might do all type of sitting. A lady called me, so she sent her son from Mandeville. She sent her son to the shop in Mandeville. And they fired shot and caught her son. And he's crippled. And right now, he needs to do some therapy thing in Cuba. Over $2 million. I said, miss, me not lie. I'd love to help. But me alone couldn't take up that project. I said, reach out to some other persons, other charitable persons, and get back to me, and we can see if we can collaborate, because I don't want to call nobody, no other charity, and say, hey, but at least if she reach out and I said, get back to me, I will start, and we can see what we can do, collaborate, collectively. But if we try to raise up $2 million right about now with all of them, it's a lot. Me explain to her, right? So there's so much things. We live when me I grew up. Me tell people in the 80s, a man could have rubbed somebody with his finger underneath his shirt or his finger or a kerchief over his hand. And he said, stick him up, don't move. And you start shake. And his finger he use or a piece of board. Juke you on the side with a piece of pipe iron. And you give him everything, you rob your gun. And guess what happened? He didn't have a gun. Because criminal never show them gun. My father told me that in the 80s election, I don't think the 80s election, it was rough. 79, 80. He said, as much as all those men used to fire some big old gun, if they see old people, they might have respect for them. Lord have mercy. So if an old woman come, especially the elderly, and the young pitney them, they might have respect for them. And those big man, if a woman get involved certain way, and them might deal with. Now, when you listen, like a kid, them kill like a pitney. Little kid ain't safe no more, because what do it? A pitney and do it. Pitney carry out a lot of this crime. And the big people with big man with collective thought, and have no say boy, I respect my mother, I respect my wife, I respect my kids, but at the time it was whatever. They believe they're fighting for something. So they ain't gonna harm a kid. They ain't gonna harm an old person. A different measures now. And we have to reshape and recreate our society. It is doable. The only thing, it's gonna take time, and it takes togetherness, a sense of unity. We have to come together. And I said before, I believe in my heart, Train Line can be a model community. I feel that? Must road no my battery.
So, you what happen now? They want to say to me, say,
Oh, sorry there.
like it come like say, him
Sorry there.
want proof he can.
I mean, Lagos, how Lagos?
People like it, huh?
I mean, I feel this I carry Lagos, sir. This I make alarm. Then how you tell me some I can't make alarm sound, brother?
Oh, you did that better than someone else.
I mean, I know want, eh? You know hear that? The- Lord God. Some people, yeah man. By we doing this, by we stepping up to the plate, by we saying, listen, we can do this, we can definitely help these youths, then we know from the depths of our heart that we can rise up a generation that will take up the mantle and continue to do some good things. Gillian Dawkins, Bigfoot Gillian Dawkins, we can do that. You know, I'm in this community and I'm looking and I'm seeing a stand and I'm seeing everything. I said to them yesterday, I said, there's nothing wrong with the land in Train Line. It's land, a God land. You know what is wrong? Our concept of the land. We believe the land of a cherry garden. And I keep using these communities as reference. Why? Because it's same people like we, but they just have a different outlook, a different concept, different opportunities that they created. You understand? Most of these folks who live up a cherry garden, and not because somebody handed out something to them, because they create opportunities for themselves. Maybe not them, maybe their parents, their four parents. Some of them are now them get into these opportunities. People, we can make our opportunities by the blessings of God. When God bless us, I've never heard of anybody come and say, God bless me. And I say, yeah. He say, yeah, man, when I look this morning, God open heaven and pour out one whole heap of money. When you look, be a US, the letters fall out of the sky and drop in on me. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of anybody say, no, God called. I was praying, I was sleeping, and God telling me, say, if you just get up and walk out into the backyard and dig up. And when you look, me see money does come up like water. I've never heard of that. But I heard of people are blessed. And when you check it most of the time, it's opportunities. Opportunity. God bless you with open doors. What you do with your open door is a problem. What you do with your open door is the problem. So God will allow a door for open through his blessing. And when that door opened, the opportunity to make some money, the opportunity to get a house, the opportunity to get a car, the opportunity to travel, the opportunity to get a good education, the opportunity to get a better health or improve your health. All these things, God opened the opportunity to get a good wife. We have to understand these things. When oh man, me know me chat enough. But I hope somebody's getting something from what I'm saying. I hope somebody's getting something from what I'm saying. And understand why I want you on board to help these kids in Train Line, to be a part of this youth club. People are not me gonna run it. May not have time. And it's not my community. I love it like mine, but it's not my community. I don't have a youth club in my community. But if one start in Train Line, maybe it can spark and one can start in my community too. Because I would love that. There was youth club in my community because my wife was part of it. They used to have netball, football, basketball team, cricket team, domino team, you name it, they had it all. But it was the older heads who used to organize it. Now, my wife generation, them drop off, and that's a problem. There goes the problem. And my wife generation to pick up the mantle. I am one girl, two sisters in the community when I'm there. They took up the mantle and they didn't get the support. They took up the mantle, and they started to do some things in the community, but they did not get the support. And at the time, Quadi sister them took up that mantle and decided that they wanted back a youth club there with do things for the kids them and get the kids them going, and they just could not garner the support needed to make it sustainable. And I'm telling you guys, it is important. It's important, bad. Please share this live. It is very important for these youth to have a different outlook, a different perspective. Again, me have 4 daughters raising up. What kind of Jamaica do I want my kids to grow in, the land of their birth? What kind of Jamaica? If I sit by and complain every day, I say, Lord, man, I tell you, say, look at the murder rate go up and we don't do nothing. What the government do? What are you doing? What is your response? Some of us escape to foreign Bujubant and never sang say, those who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? You will have to stay. Opportunity, scarce commodity. But I say to you, we can make our opportunities. We can create an environment for ourselves to create opportunity. We can, and when I say to Uno, and when I tell you that come off the top of my head, Marcus Garvey, hallelujah, Marcus Garvey, he said it. He said it, and we can do it as a people. Support. If me know say, you have your restaurant, even if your food that tastes good, today, you can support it today. Me encourage you, you need to put a little more salt in there, a little more sugar in there, a little less of that in there, a little more pepper. Maybe one chef down the road will know. Me can make him have to be a competitor, but he can give some better pointers to build you up. And when you look, what start happen? What start to happen? Let me tell you what start to happen. You find that people start to grow. You find that a kid not going to bed tonight without food because of lack of opportunity by experience. You find some can go to school and have to sit down and him hold him head on the desk because him hungry, him head hurt him can't listen. Him can't learn. You find some don't have to feel embarrassed because he's lacking. And I'm not saying that, we're going to spoil the pittance and have everything. I'm saying the basic necessities. So, again, people, let us look to help this community. It can be a model for other communities like it and sprawl out. We want to clean up the park, the area we call the park. It's $20,000 for the tractor man to clean it up. We want, you see the fence here? Sure. This height, this is what we want to put around it. So we'd love to get a fence like this height. Just to fence it round. It wouldn't be as big as this because we don't have a big area, but imagine a fence this height. It's better than the picket fence that we were thinking. And it will last longer because it's in the ground and it will hold. Alright? And the youth them can use that as an area to go socialize, study. Them could have them youth club meeting over there. It's very centralized. They can utilize at the park. They can learn to take care of it, water the flowers, make it beautiful. When they get visitors in their community, the people can come in and say, wow, this place is beautiful. You know, see, show Blacks brother And everybody that yesterday like, oh, Black's Brother Garden, pretty man. Woo! Them can't believe I don't. Yes. Yes. You can imagine. And I know Black's Brother would have get involved in it. I have other agriculture people down there, like Indian. Najib, make a little pot with them. She can decorate that place. When you come down there and see that place, put her up a little fountain with little water running there and a little something there. I mean, when you come down there, it's a model. This is what we people can do. The kids, them can walk out and feel proud of themselves. They can come in and them community and feel good. Feel like anybody else who live over Cherry Garden. I remember as a boy when we used to go suffering and when we see the half white looking kids them and the Chinese looking kids them and when them look refined. When I see them I kinda draw up in and I share a little bit and then I mean at the rich people them that me no want them go embarrass me or go say nothing to me or me go get in trouble. So when I see them, all they do is look upon them, just watch them. Why? And you start imagine. I don't know about nobody else. Me can't talk for me. Me used to see them and when me see them and them look fine and nice and everything, me used to imagine for them house and how them have everything and them life good and everything and I mean just, wish I was me. Me just watch them and wish I was me, bro. When you go uptown and when you look up on the hill or I see them big old nice house, you look on it and you boy, they love to go in them house there. My mind used to imagine and wonder. I never bad mind. But it looked good. And I was looking at it. And I'm simply saying, we don't, certain basic thing, like, Miss Apple never have a bathroom. How much years? Not, she never have a bathroom for 2 years. Miss Apple do just get a bathroom with a toilet in it. Less than 2 years now. But how long, much years she lived without that commodity. That basic commodity. And there are other people like Miss Apple who are living without those basic commodity. There's a lady in train line who asked me to help a blind man down there with a stove. I throw every time he passed me, can't remember. He don't have a stove. Him blind and crippled, one with them. And they need a little stove for him to help him. There are so many needs and cry. Some people, you know why they don't ask for help? I tell you no, Burning Spear said it. When a man is in need, it is harder for him to run come beg help. Because him don't want to hear no. The lady in a train line, she asked me how much time. And it's not that I say no, it's that I was busy. So I'm going to feature her and try and see if we can get the help. You understand? So at that me as a people, we can help one to another. Only if we are willing. Only if we are willing. And if we are willing, trust me, Jamaica can be the paradise that we say it is. We can have communities that when you go there and you look upon it, you have to wonder if it's the same community it is. People are excel. You can have lawyers and doctors come from it and they have to move, live down the same way, build up them nice house. Because they've now built up a good community. Amen. So, with the love me having in my heart for you, I want to tell you guys thank you and see you all later. Love you. Peace out. God Christ.